Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Quest Boards The Rats Invited. My name is Tesia Brandenburg, and I'll be your DM for the day.
I'm Mandy Chandler, and I'm going to be playing Pharys Lichtwald again.
I'm Ben Riley. Here I am. Clyde Erasmus Fleabag.
I'm Izzy DeCorso, and I'm London, Yorkshire today.
So sad, so somber. Fantastic. Just as a quick recap of what happened last session, you guys woke up in a carriage, very Skyrim style. You all woke up chained down to this carriage. You all individually were dragged out of the carriage and put into this line in this gigantic, metalled off hallway filled to the brim with carriages and prisoners coming inside. As you guys walked, you interacted with a few people. One of these people was a little girl named Annie. Anastasia Foley, who Clyde talked to, and, he decided he's gonna adopt this little girl and make sure she's okay. She's in prison because her parents didn't like dragons, and so they took her because she was easy to try and get her parents to turn themselves in. London tried to get forward in that line, didn't really work. Pharys was walking, trying to be as good as possible, and when men and women started getting separated, Clyde told Annie to find Pharys. Annie managed to get into Pharys' cell, one way or the other, and as she got in, she was super happy, talked to Pharys. Pharys explained some stuff about her grandma and her dragon slayer days. Meanwhile, London went into his cell. He ran into a human man named Jax Fable, who was a journalist for Elkinwood, who ran a smear campaign on Itale and got put in prison because of it. And Clyde encountered a man named the Prison Mouse. And the Prison Mouse is so annoying that nobody wants to stay in the same jail cell as him. He told Clyde that you were being watched at all times. You couldn't cast magic in this cell. You casted Arcana, and you could sense something was there, but it wasn't exactly like in the corner that he had looked at. He told you can cast magic in the hallways, but it's really a matter of if you can manage to get that off without anybody else seeing you do it. And he asked you to join him in the lunchroom in the table on the left so you could talk about escaping some way. And he told you he escaped out of 2 prisons, so that's really impressive. You guys ran into each other in the hallway, London and Clyde, and talked about meeting up with this guy. London, you heard about this other were-rat, which you've never encountered another were-rat in your entire life other than your father, who called himself the Prison Mouse, which you never called him, but also there's a good likelihood that that's something he went by. And as you guys went down into the lunchroom and got yourself some food, talked to Annie, who is definitely 7 years old, you all walked to the corner together to talk to the Prison Mouse, who was sitting all in his lonesome at the table to the left. And London, you recognized your father, who did not recognize you. And you freaked out a little bit, dropped your tray to the floor. A little bit of your slop is gone now.
Oh, it wasn't on the floor, it was on the table.
Or sorry, on the table. A little bit of your slop is on the table now. That's my bad. And the Prison Mouse was like, who the heck is this guy, to Clyde? And Clyde said that he trusts you with his life. And the Prison Mouse said he didn't think you were very capable. And that's where we left off last session. London, you're not going to say anything to that, or do you want to retaliate?
Just a little laugh.
Okay, sounds good.
I don't know about that. You haven't seen this guy in action. He's crazy.
Well, he looks crazy, yeah?
Like in a good way.
Oh, right, like me.
No.
Oh. All right, that's fine. Well, nice to meet you all. Prison Mouse. He kind of does a little flourish with his hands.
He doesn't have a name, I guess. I
call that's my name.
Call him Mouse. That's a title. The Prison Mouse.
The Prison Mouse? Well, Mouse.
Your first name is The
Prison Mouse.
Yeah.
No last name. It's just the full thing. Listen, not all of us are afforded parents who want to give us full names, okay? We don't need it.
I suppose you could pick your name.
Right.
I did.
The Prison Mouse.
The Prison Mouse. Well, I didn't choose that. In my old prison, they called me the Prison Mouse.
You call yourself an escapist, but you put prison in your name. Like, you're kind of beholden to being in prison.
You're not exactly consistent, are you?
Well, I don't go by the Prison Mouse outside of prison.
Then what do you go by?
What do you go by?
Mouse.
Oh, man.
Mouse Man.
Okay.
Most of the time.
Well?
Anyway,
let's get our hushed voices
Yes,
on.
let's get our hushed voices on.
Talk about this plan.
You see the Dragonborn lady who was there kind of walks over to the table. She's like, hey, can I sit here?
Yes.
And the prison mouse is like, no, we can't get too many people in on this.
What?
I'm gonna scooch and pat the seat next to me.
Man. And the Dragonborn sits. You see the male companion that you guys were with also comes over and is like,
Is it Greg? Greg Gregley?
it could be Greg, yeah.
Yeah.
What
Greg
about
comes
my
over.
guy?
Greg and Pharys' guy kind of walk
Okay.
together and also asks to sit. If you all say the affirmative, you see the prison mouse have like a silent crash out in the corner, just be like, oh my God. As everybody kind of walks over. Annie sits down at the table, and eventually London, the final person, as the prison mouse gets ready to start talking, Jax Fable walks over and he goes, well, hello, everyone. Will you roll history for me, Pharys?
Oh, absolutely. I don't think... That's a 7.
It's a 7? You weren't the most on top of reading journalism when you lived in Elkinwood. Maybe a little bit better when you lived in the Sweetwater.
Yeah.
But you don't really know who Jack's Fable is. It kind of rings a bell, but not really. And he's just like, what are we doing? Do we mind if I take a seat?
This is my cellmate.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're good friends.
that can't be true.
That's crazy.
Is he cool?
He's a journalist.
Oh, no.
No, I'm a great journalist for Elkinwood.
Yeah, and great journalists can't keep their mouths shut, so
I can keep my mouth shut fine.
no, you can't.
Yes, I can. Watch.
Is he like struggling
Yeah.
to not say something?
You see like a sweat bead run down the side of his forehead. He's shaking a little bit.
Look, man, all of us had a really rough time just before this, and we're all trying to catch up, okay? Maybe if you left us to our little private conversation, and then we can talk later, maybe.
You see him kind of lean forward over the table and kind of get in your face, Clyde, from where you're sitting. He goes, listen to me. I'm a
What?
journalist, and I don't know how to shut my mouth. I will shut down whatever's happening over here right now if you do not involve me. Do you understand?
I lean in.
I'm gonna hold Clyde and push him
Hold him
back
back.
a little bit. He's a better ally than anything.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm great at distraction. I'm great at talking. You know that already.
Okay, but let me preface this.
Do you like put your finger in his face?
Yeah, finger in his face. Let me preface this. If you screw this up, I will kill you.
And he holds out his hand.
I put
towards
my
your
finger in his hand.
He shakes your finger.
That's all he deserves.
Okay. Goes, deal. And he takes a seat. And the prison mouse goes, oh man.
London, you can hear Clyde's heart beating because that was a bluff.
Yeah, oh, I know.
It's beautiful. The prison mouse goes, all right, hushed voices on, please. Great. Okay.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. No, that wasn't supposed to be good for you.
Okay. There's a lot more of us now, but that's okay. The more the merrier, as they say. We need a way out. I've been here for a couple years, right? I know some things. He's like kind of twiddling his little rat fingers together. He's like, there's a couple doors that we have to get out of. There's also our cells we have to get out of. And in every cell, there's an eye that watches you, pays attention to you, keeps track of you.
How do you know this eye?
Because sometimes I see it.
It's true.
Yes.
It does sound like he's just being crazy, but
No,
we are
no.
watched in every cell.
Yes. You can't cast magic. You could try to break out, but there's magical things keeping all the cells locked. It only opens during lunchtime and when they're doing checks on us, which is once a day. They make sure you don't have any contraband or anything.
And what do you suppose is the best time for us to get out?
Well, there's a couple options. We can figure out how to get the magical seals off of our gel cells, and somebody can cast magic in a cell. The only problem is trying to find a way out of all the other magical doors is a little bit difficult, but we can figure something out. There's some runes. I mean, you're a magic guy, right? I see a little hat, and he kind of like reaches over to like touch the tip of it.
Don't touch the hat.
Yeah, no worries. You can probably like read magic, right? We'll figure out what it is to dispel it at least, right?
Yeah.
Great. So there's that. We can get through the magical doors. They open the magical doors at a certain time too, so if we can manage to sneak our way through, that can totally get negated. There's a bunch of carriages that come in and out of it. We could hypothetically sneak onto a carriage. There is stairways and other magical guards that know how to open magical things that we can't. That's all the ideas I've got so far.
Okay.
DM question: how many guards are in the lunchroom?
In the lunchroom right now, there's about 10 guards. In your half of the lunchroom. It is a semicircle, but like where you are, about 10 guards that kind of line down like every 15 feet from each other a little bit.
Okay. How many prisoners are in here?
Let's say about like 150 people in this room. It seems like just your level was sent down to lunch.
There are quite a few people in here right now, don't you suppose?
Yeah. You want to try now?
No, not
Okay,
not
okay,
right
okay.
now. But
In lunchtime.
there aren't a significant number of guards in here at the moment.
It's true. They are all magical in some sense.
We outnumber them greatly.
You want to cause like a riot.
I mean, that's pretty classic.
And the more people we could potentially get in on this, the easier it could be for us to slip out unnoticed.
It's true.
That means more knocks.
There is also the problem of once we get out, we have to be kind of sneaky about it because there are dragons everywhere. I don't know if you guys managed to take a sneak peek out, but there are dragons everywhere.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah. So we'd have to be kind of stealthy, at least on the getting out front. Causing a riot in here I don't think matters, but once we get out, try to be as inconspicuous as possible. Like steal a carriage kind of thing, you know?
Steal the carriage?
That'd be cool.
Okay, we can put that one on the back burner.
All right.
I mean, take a page out of Ferris's book. All these guards wear that like mask thing. So if we had one of their uniforms, they couldn't necessarily figure out who we are.
Ooh, that's good. So we take down some guards, we get some masks, or we find where the guards have their masks.
Jax,
Yeah,
you good at talking?
I am great at talking.
Are
Yes.
you good at listening?
Sure, yes, I'm a journalist. It goes hand in hand.
If you hear anybody similar vein, that's what we're doing. Maybe we could incite something through them.
Sure.
Or if there's like two rival gangs or something, then we can make them
sure.
start fighting, you know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Like big gangs, not like 3 people fighting 4 people.
Don't worry, I don't dabble in little gangs.
Okay.
Do they
I
have
like the big things.
Do they have prisoners doing work here inside of the prison?
Yeah, I point to the cafeteria.
Yeah.
There's like prisoners serving the food.
The prison mouse kind of looks down and he's like, yes, they do. You can do cleaning duties. You can do like wood workshops. And he kind of pulls out this little wooden, it's just like a little wooden guy. He just has the circular head and then a little wooden body on it. It's like you get to carve wood, which is really cool.
That's pretty neat.
There's people who could get let out to clean.
Are there any prisoners who clean the uniforms?
Clean uniform, yeah. Laundry workers, yeah.
Laundry duty.
Yes.
Okay.
That might be a good way to do it.
True.
I guess if we all try to get a job in a different department, we could all get let
I was
out
going
at
to
the
say.
same time in different places.
This is true. It's a good idea. Maybe we could do like teams of 2 at a time so that nobody's left alone, you know. Just in case something goes awry.
Annie and I can work in the laundry.
Absolutely.
I would love to work with London somewhere,
Okay.
and then you and the journalist can do something.
Okay. What about those 3? And they kind of point to your 3 companions that came with you.
Now, 3 is a difficult number to pair off into 2s. So,
Lord.
hmm.
They can all work together. Or we could be a team of 3. And he kind of points to you, Clyde, and London.
London's big enough, he kind of counts as 2 people, so we're more inconspicuous with just the 2 of us, right? So, feel me?
Roll persuasion.
21.
Yeah. He's like, yeah, genius. You're right. All right. Well, I guess I'll team up with that guy. He points to Greg, and we'll get lunch duty.
Yeah.
And then you 2, you can focus on cleaning the hallways and stuff at that time. Yes? And they're like, yeah, sure. In the corner. He's like, great.
We'll do something.
What's left?
Well, you can work lunch. You can work laundry with them.
You could find out who runs transportation and potentially get us a carriage.
That's true.
I feel like that's going to be a department that they don't really let prisoners in
Mm-hmm.
on, because that's rife with escape.
Yeah.
If they're
I mean,
like, go stand by this carriage.
Wood carving is left, right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
Make a shiv. you know?
For sure. You don't look like you know how to use a shiv.
You would be surprised.
World deception.
Yeah. Ooh, 21.
Ooh.
On both my plus twos, I rolled 19s
Dang.
twice.
He goes, I would be. But
Me too.
I believe it. You said, me too.
Keep 'em guessing.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. Anyway, and Jax can just focus on doing what Jax does. Talking to people, getting us information.
Yeah.
It'll be great. All right.
Do you know who we talk to about getting a job?
Yeah. There's a little room back there. We'll have to ask one of the other guards how to get into there. That has kind of the warden of this area.
Okay.
So maybe are we gonna do it as a group thing?
No.
All right. Well, why don't you four go start off, and we'll follow.
Sounds great. Break.
Great.
And I stand up
Break.
really fast.
Okay, Annie, Pharys, London, Clyde, you guys can go talk to a guard and try to get into the warden's room.
Yeah. As we leave, I turn to London. Hey, what's up? What was going on? You know that guy?
It's just shady, is all.
Okay.
Don't like what he has planned. He looks like he would leave people for dead.
Yeah, I agree, but we've been in here a day and he's been in here years, right? So I figured he would be a good pool of information.
That's fair.
Fantastic. If you want to insight versus the deception, you can, but it's up to you.
I thought about it, but
Okay. I'm just letting you know. That's
maybe later when you're more awkward
'Kay.
later and I'm like, something's up.
I mean, he was mean mugging Mouse the entire time.
I've seen you do that to other people.
That's
though.
kind of just London's state of being,
Yeah.
unless he's talking to a coworker.
But I've never seen you drop food.
It's true.
That's a
Yep.
big one.
Yeah. Fantastic. You guys eventually get over to just the nearest guard that's kind of just standing there, has this veil of cloth over their face. And you could see their head kind of turn vaguely towards you guys.
Hey, man.
They don't say anything.
All right. So we noticed that some prisoners get jobs, and we were interested in getting started on that early because I'm going to be here forever, So getting something to do sounds pretty great.
And you see as this person kind of raises their finger and motions to all four of you.
Yeah, we're kind of feeling out the departments, though. We don't know what we want to do yet. I've been wanting to get into whittling for a while, so maybe something like that.
Will you roll persuasion for me?
Sure.
I'll let you have advantage because you have the other people around you asking as well.
That's good because that one was bad. 19.
19. That's good. You see them kind of nod their head yes, and they just kind of wave you to follow them as they start to walk off from their post.
Give a thumbs up to the group. Wow.
And you start to walk, and you head down to what looks like just a cement wall, and you hear, once again, Clyde, I'll let you be able to tell this because you're magic, the magic equivalent of asking to open a door where a door wasn't before.
Open sesame.
Yeah, open sesame, essentially, as a door kind of opens from the wall, and they kind of step to the side and motion for you to enter.
Yeah, just walking in.
Cool. Yeah.
Watch us not be able to choose what job.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. I let you sit there and decide what job you want, and then I'm like, I actually just hate you guys, and I'm not going to do that.
Sure, I'll give you a job. You get prison duty. Go back to your cell.
Losers. Beautiful. You all enter inside, and you see this tabaxi woman that looks like a lioness, kind of looking. Izzy motioned, like, trying to cool herself off to that.
Don't call me out like that.
Describe her at all.
I just said, that's your furry coming out.
Cat lady.
She looks like a lion, and you
You said cat girl, and you went crazy.
yeah. It's not even like a human cat girl.
Yeah.
She literally
Just
looks
keep
like
going.
A lion. She has like a deeper orange mane than what's typical of regular lions. She's dressed in pretty casual clothes, except for she has some armor bits on her shoulders and on her feet from where you can see underneath the desk. And she kind of looks up to all of you. She goes, "Hello? I figure you all are here for a reason." And she motions for you all to come stand in front of her desk. There's no chairs. You don't get that.
I stand.
Crisscross on the floor. No.
We were seeing if there were any job openings.
Sure. What jobs were you looking for?
I heard there was woodworking. That sounds nice.
Yes, me too.
All of you want woodworking?
Little Annie and I were hoping to work in the laundry.
Right. Okay. Sounds good. Let's do... She kind of starts jotting things down. And she goes, Pharys, without even asking your name. Pharys, laundry. She writes down, like, 3 o'clock. And she does the same for Annie. And then she goes to Clyde. She writes down your name without even asking. She writes down Clyde. And she writes down 5 o'clock for you two. So you will be let out of your cages. Your cages.
Out of our
Oof,
kennels.
leaning a little too hard into it. Your jail cells a little later than each other.
Okay.
If you want to argue against that, you can. If not, it's a 2-hour difference.
I'm not going to push my luck with these persuasion checks.
Okay. Do either of you, Pharys or London, want to try to argue against that to get the same time?
I can't read.
It's true. You can't read, so. No?
Oh no, you're going to be late every day because you don't know how to read a clock.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, 3 o'clock works for me.
Yeah, and she goes, 3 o'clock for you. That'll be 5 o'clock for you guys. You'll get let out at the appropriate times. And you'll follow suit the guard who will be leading you to where you need to go. Understand?
All right.
All right.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Of course. Go on now.
Oh,
and
all
the
right.
door sneaks back open.
Do we go back to the lunchroom or to our cells?
Lunch is still happening. Feel
Okay.
free.
Cool.
Yes.
Sorry, this is random, but
Totally okay.
did Mouse have a collar too?
Mouse does have a collar.
Okay.
You would notice that almost every humanoid race, including your dragon companion, just kidding, not your dragon companion. Sorry, your dragon companion is doing fine. All of the other non-humanoid races, all have collars around them.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a collar. It's a metal thing to chain you to something by your throat, but you're wearing it like a collar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for listening to the episode so far. I hope you're enjoying the Quest Board's first recorded campaign, The Rats Invited. I wanted to just take a second to thank a few people. Thank you to Ryan McDonald, a member of the local film community here in Utah. He hosts a movie night at the Funk and Dive Bar every Monday night and is currently working on a movie. Thank you to RadioFreeKerbin, a Twitch streamer who's been extremely supportive along the way. Also, thank you to KWCR and Studio 76, who allow us to use the recording studio and to post on their Spotify. We literally couldn't do this without them. And thank you to you for listening. There's no reason to have a podcast if no one's listening, and we can't thank you enough. You can find everyone I just talked about and more of our socials in the description of this episode. You can also find us live every Wednesday on kwcrradio.com at 3 to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your time, so I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode of The Rats Invited. You guys walk out, and as this door opens and you begin to walk out, you see your other companions all kind of standing there, and you see the prison mouse give you this weird falling out kind of tooth smile of his multiple teeth missing. One's golden in the back, and he gives you a thumbs up as they start to walk inside, and you hear a sigh from the warden behind you as they walk inside. And you see Jax as you guys walk out. He's not walking in, he's not getting a job. Goes, well, everything worked out then?
I believe so.
We got our shifts.
Great. Fantastic.
Jax, Pharys is the one I was telling you should talk to.
Oh, great. Yes. Well, your companion here, London, was telling me that you guys did some noble deeds to get into this area. And I am one of the most fantastic, well-known journalists in all of Elkinwood. And I was wondering if once we got out of here, I could tell your story. Make a name for you and your companions.
I'm being left out of it.
I believe we can discuss that at a later date once we're out first.
Ah, that's fair, I guess. But I mean, I'd love for you to tell me your tales when we have free time here.
One priority on a time.
Sure. Of course. What about you, little wizard man?
Wow, that
Sorry, that was derogatory.
It was.
That was my bad. Wonderful looking chap.
nope. You see, it feels just
Clyde.
just
Clyde.
don't. Yeah.
Clyde.
What about me?
Yeah.
You want to hear my story?
Yes, I'd love to.
Sure, man.
Great. Fantastic. Like Pharys said, we could talk about it later, but you can be big. Trust me, it could be a big hit.
Yeah, I'm already wanted pretty good around like the whole.
Like I told your friend here, you're already wanted. People are already hunting you down. They already will want to hunt you down even more. I won't tell them where you are. But I'll tell you a story, of course.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Great.
Okay.
It's just think about finally having people out there standing up to the dragons. People that got out, people that escaped, people that know the hardships that people face in here.
No, yeah, I don't doubt that that's a good idea.
Yes.
I don't know you or your work.
I'll show you
When
once we get out.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. You all can go and finish your lunch.
Finish our slop.
Your slop. And eventually you hear the intercom go, "Lunchtime is now over. Please go in an orderly fashion back to your cells."
Hey, good luck in there with the journalist.
Good luck to you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Go back to my cell.
You all go back into your cells.
When I get in my cell, I want to try something.
Absolutely.
I would like to try and look through the floor using Beppy's power.
Absolutely. You go and you start focusing, trying to channel what you had channeled before to look through the door. And as you look through, you look down, and the level below you is the lunchroom.
But I can see through.
But you can see through.
It's good to know. I would like to. I just want to look through like all of the walls around me.
Yeah, you look over into a cell next to you, and you see Bo Kimbo plopped up in a cell, kind of just sitting there. He looks sad and dejected, and you see just a regular, really scary-looking guy. He's got a big scar across his face, kind of just mean-mugging Bo Kimbo as he kind of cowers in the corner, sad and scared.
Don't make me feel bad for Bokimbo.
You could see like a tear running out of his little frog face. You look over to the other side, and you just see two random guys that you don't really know. And you look up, and you can see everybody on this upper floor are all wearing these prison garments, and they look significantly more intimidating than anybody on your lair. Even more intimidating than the guy that's in Bo Kimbo's lair.
Oh,
like,
man.
they look like they could be potentially, like, murderers, that type of stuff. And you would reckon that it only gets worse as you go layers and layers above. I'll say you can't see past one layer.
It makes sense.
This is your first time trying it, so yourself. I will say, as you're kind of looking through, you do see vague, what looks like almost invisible eyes kind of littering the walls of everybody's cells.
Okay.
There's not one in the corner, though, so you don't know why the prison mouse looked up into that corner.
Yeah, but there is one like in the room.
Yes.
Just not that specific spot.
Yeah, and it's kind of just watching you.
Okay. That's all I have for now.
I will describe, there is a toilet in all of your guys' stuff, so if you go to the bathroom, it's in that. You don't get to go out to go to the bathroom.
I figured.
Yeah.
I've seen a prison.
Yeah. Just wanted to specify. Fantastic. Are you all just kind of sitting in your cells until you go to bed?
No?
Yeah, I think so. There's
Okay.
not a lot I can
I was
do.
about to say, any conversations you would like to have during this
With the prison mouse?
with the prison mouse or with Jax or with Annie?
I think I'm okay.
The prison mouse might try to talk to you a couple times, but once seeing that you're not really into it, he just kind of sits in the corner and twiddles with this little doll he has.
Yeah.
Would you like to talk to Jax at all?
Not unless he wants to talk to me.
I mean, he'll probably talk to you. He'll probably tell you like a bunch of tales that
I was gonna
he
say
told.
I'll pull a how I talk to Bokimbo.
Yeah,
Great listener, but
he'll just yap to you for an extended period of time. Nothing much of substance. Would you like to talk to Annie at all?
I might just tell her some more stories about, like, my family.
Yeah. It eventually gets like closer to bedtime, and you keep telling her stories, and she kind of curls up in the corner as you tell her stories until she's fast asleep. And you all drift off to bed. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
And beautiful and so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Clyde, I will let you have your exhaustion go away.
It's very generous of
yes.
you, considering I definitely don't get like a good rest.
No, you don't get a good rest, but you've rested enough for it to go away. You still have that like pounding headache and groggy feeling, but you can muster enough energy
That's normal.
to be back to normal. Exactly, yeah. And you all are sleeping and resting, and in the middle of the night, you hear a loud scream coming from one of the cells on your level. And the scream continues and continues and continues, keeping you all awake far past when you wanted to go to sleep. Pharys, you see Annie kind of wake up to the scream, and she obviously gets a little scared as she starts to cower in the corner, hearing somebody screaming off in the distance. There's no coherent words to it. It's just like a never-ending yell of this person continues to scream until their voice is raw, and it fizzles out by itself, leading into what you figured would be the morning time. You hear a couple people during the night be like, "Shut up," or "Go to bed," or something to that extent. But it never stops until their voice literally fizzles and cracks out, and they can't scream anymore.
That sucks.
Yes, it does. And you all fall asleep. And you all wake up. You talk, you interact, you do your stuff, and then lunchtime rolls around, and you get the lady being like, "Get ready for lunchtime," as you all head back down into the lunchroom, your only time where you get to interact.
As I'm walking through the hallways to the lunchroom,
Yes.
looking through my creep vision, I want to start finding all of the eyes
Okay.
along the route to the lunchroom.
Beautiful. Sounds good. You would figure there's about 150 cells per level, and there's one eye in every single room. But the eyes only seem to pay attention to the cells themselves, and it looks like the guards outside of the cells are what pay attention to the hallways, and all of the guards here seem to have some kind of magical ability to try and stunt anybody trying to do magic in the halls.
Okay. Very good.
Yes. And you start to walk down further and further until you get to the lunchroom. Would you like to scry on like the solitary confinement area, or?
Yeah, I think also, like, as well as looking for the eyes, I'm looking along all of these, like, smooth walls and looking where there are hidden rooms.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you look across. The only one that looks like it's in the lunchroom is the warden's room. And you can see through it, and you can see the warden. She just seems to kind of sit there and do paperwork all day. On your guys' layer, there seems to be the woodworking room, where you two will be doing things. If you look down into the solitary confinement area it's just, there's not as many cells. It's like about 15, and almost all of them have people in it, except for maybe 3. And the laundry room is also in that area. So that's where Pharys will be. There's also what looks like to be a previous escapee tunnel that never got to be finished, as it's just a hole in a wall that's dug to a certain point in the solitary confinement area that just stops at one point. And that's about all you can gather from these floors.
Okay.
You reckon there might be more on the upper floors, but that's all that's in these ones. And you guys walk down, you get your lunch. Are you all sitting back at the left table?
Yeah, man, that's our table.
Great, that's
our
your table. That's gang. That's gang right
gang.
there. You all sit down at your table, and you see Jax takes a second to come and sit down with all of you as he kind of chit-chats with a bunch of people around you guys. Is there any conversation you'd like to have of like importance before Jax manages to get to you guys?
I don't know if there's anything that I want to say that like Jax wouldn't also hear.
Okay, sounds good. You guys make basic conversation amongst each other, and eventually Jax kind of spins back around to the table, and he goes, "All right, I've gathered some information. Tonight, I don't know if you all heard the person screaming really, really loud last night, because I sure did.
I missed it.
Really?
No.
Oh. But I went and I talked to the fella. It's that fella over there. And you see this very big Goliath man who, his hands are chained together. And he is just kind of dejected, eating his slop the best he can. He goes, that big fella wants to get out of here, like anybody else, right? But he's going to try tonight. Tonight, at some point.
Okay.
All right.
I doubt he's going to succeed, because his plan so far is break the bars, which he looks capable, and he kind of looks over to the guy, cause enough of a ruckus, and try to run out. I doubt that will work, but that's all I've gathered so far. There will be some ruckus happening tonight.
Could
Okay.
we use him as a distraction?
Maybe.
Well, there's a couple of paths there. We can use him as a distraction, or we can let him do his thing, and we can observe and look for holes in the security.
Yes.
Okay, yes. I like
Both are
that.
great options.
I like that one.
Yes.
Yeah, that one seems like there's a lot less of us getting thrown into solitary.
Yes.
Yeah. Tonight, when we're woodworking, gonna try to make me some small thieves' tools.
Mm-hmm.
That is
I'll
good.
slip them in
Swallow 'em.
somewhere.
Absolutely.
Swallow 'em.
That's true. That's true.
Great.
You're a guy that can eat.
Fantastic.
Find a way to conceal them.
Yeah, I'm gonna test around, see if I can't cast a few secret spells.
All right.
I will do much the same. I'll try to figure it out. I'll try to discover if message works in the cells tonight. I don't know if it will, but I will try my very best.
I don't think it will. As far as I can tell, no magic at all inside the cells.
Yes. So, we'll see.
Pharys, you heard anything from Ambitio lately?
I haven't prayed since we first got here, but I can try again.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'd be great.
She's gonna bow her head in prayer right here.
Oh.
Yeah, the prison mouse is like, oh no.
Yeah, you'll hear her just like very quietly mumbling, but she'll just be like, Ambitio, do you have any sort of clue or guidance that you could give me and my companions at this time in regards of escaping?
Okay, will you roll religion for me?
Yes,
Paladin.
Paladin can.
Paladin, you rolled great last time.
Natural 20.
Oh! yes.
Ambitio's just like, yeah, man, they leave the door open
Yeah.
at night. Like,
Yeah, no,
just walk out.
it's crazy.
They don't
Blows
lock
up.
any of the cells,
Yeah.
just no one's tried.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, Pharys, you kind of close your eyes and bow your head, praying to ask this. And you get sent almost to like this different area of this black inky scape as you hear footsteps following behind you. Very similar to the dream you had before. And you hear Ambitio go, well, you're in quite the tough spot, aren't you?
Crazy what happens, yes.
All right, I'll try my best here. Once you get out, you're screwed. You realize that, right? Never-ending hunt. You gotta figure out how to get yourself out of the situation as a whole, but let's focus on the prison part first. There's a couple options. I mean, you could always get a way out, but be prepared for some people to not get out with you. You have a big, massive, huge group of people who are trying to escape, but you could use that to your advantage. There's some people you don't really know. There's some people you don't really care about. As long as you're faster, as long as you're smarter than them, then you're free. You know the doors open periodically. You know they have carriages that are their carriages. You have a job where you're out for an extended period of time, and you have people you can trust. As long as you three get out, that's all you need, right?
I'd like to take Annie with me if possible.
Oh, yeah. The girl can go too. Of course. But don't be scared to throw some people under the bus. As long as you win, as long as you get out, that's all that matters. I'll do what I can to help you, to find openings for you. But I don't care about any other person there except for you.
I'll be able to help them in time. We just need to get out first.
All right. I'll help you along the way as much as I can, okay?
Thank you.
Of course. Great. And you kind of come back. You guys watch as Pharys for like 5 minutes just hangs her head low.
I like lean, like she fall asleep.
London is just mean mugging the prison mouse.
Yeah. And while this is happening, and yeah, you're like, did you fall asleep? You see the prison mouse go, what's your problem with me?
Just don't like the look of you.
Well, we're like the same race.
You are a lot smaller than he is.
That's true. It's okay. You know, my ex-hookup I had, huge lady. So, I know all about big people. I have nothing against big people,
I
okay?
have big friends.
I have big friends. We should stick together, me and you know? We'll be fine if we do that.
Hey, if you're a were-rat, why do you call yourself a mouse?
So, it goes back to the I didn't name myself thing. I was like, so a long time ago I was Rat Man.
I didn't need all
I was
this.
Rat Man, and then I had a son a little while ago, and he was Rat Boy, and then I got arrested, and then people started calling me Prison Mouse, which was probably derogatory, but you know, if you own it, it's not a problem, you know? So I've just gone by that ever since.
So now there's some gears like turning in Clyde's head too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make an investigation roll to see if he figures it out.
Yeah. Yeah. I will let you roll with advantage.
Oh, really?
Because you're a smart guy.
You're a smart guy, and I feel like there's like plenty upon plenty of evidence to indicate that London, you've never met a single other were-rat in your entire life.
16.
16? You can probably lead to the conclusion that there's a good chance that these two are related in some way, and there's a good chance that this is his son that he just isn't recognizing.
Yeah, Clyde's kind of like looking like back at the two of them, like lining up like facial features.
Yeah, the black is out of London's hair now. And so the blonde
Yeah.
is matching.
Yeah. What's your problem?
You really don't know him?
Nope. Should I?
I mean,
He kind of starts like inspecting you. Do you know me?
Do I?
It's vague.
yeah, I am starting to believe that you should know who he is.
He kind of like gets this nervous look on his face, and he kind of leans towards you, Clyde, trying to whisper but doing it bad. And he's like, "Do you know who he is to me?"
Don't help him.
What the heck?
I could not possibly step between the two of you in this way.
This guy's an idiot. He goes, well, are you a cousin?
Just gonna look at him.
I figure that's wrong. Did I, like, slight you in the past?
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's a lot of people, though.
Isn't
Are
it
you-
just?
Are you... No, he's an idiot. Are you...
Clyde actively looking so stressed out.
Are you a cop?
Sorry, you told me not to butt in. Is he a cop?
I can't think of anything else.
Lennon's gonna just kind of plant his hands on the table. I'm just gonna go help Jax out. He's gonna stand up and walk away.
He goes, wait. You look weirdly like my ex-fling I had. Yeah,
Oh my god.
you're tall, but you also kind of look like a rat. Are you... And his eyes kind of widen.
I'm gonna punch him in the face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you.
Yes!
And you lean back, and you sock him square in the face. And you see as his nose starts to bleed, and he kind of holds his face, and then he gets this weird little wicked grin, this like toothless grin, except for the weird gold tooth in the back. And he goes, "That's my boy, all right." And that's where we're gonna leave off tonight's session. Straight up dadding it.